What happened between Adar and Sauron? Thanks to Galadriel's interrogation skills, the Rings of Power confirms Adar's elven origins and tragic downfall. We can assume he loyally served Morgoth as an orc commander up to and during the War of Wrath, but what came next? The Rings of Power Episode 6 offers some hints. Adar explains that Sauron found a new mission after Morgoth's downfall: engineering mastery over flesh. The captured villain describes remnants of Morgoth's army heading north, and this would be Forodwaith, the icy cavern Galadriel uncovered back in the Rings of Power Episode 1. Sauron's mission to gain power over flesh, meanwhile, neatly sets up his eventual forging of the One Ring, which was designed to dominate the hearts and minds of mortals. These orc experiments appear to represent the very first step on Sauron's long road to the ring. Sick of watching his children die, Adar claims he assassinated Sauron. Although it's inevitable the Dark Lord isn't truly dead, the rest of Adar's story can be found in the Rings of Power Episode 6's opening scene. Addressing his army, the Uruk mentions how the orcs cast off shackles in reference to overthrowing Sauron. He then name-drops both Eren Mithrin and Ethel Arnon. These locations denote the Grey Mountains and the Ethel Jueth range that surrounds Mordor, giving a broad idea of how Adar's army traveled all the way from Forodwaith to the Southlands. They would have passed to the mountains immediately south, then either down through Mirkwood or East Rivanion before coming to what Adar calls Ethel Arnon. Upon crossing this second range, the orcs would have found themselves in the Southlands, which the Rings of Power already explained was the contingency plan in case Morgoth should lose. In one last twist, Adar's intentions in the Rings of Power aren't quite as far-reaching as Sauron and Morgoth's. His sole aim appears to be giving the orcs a home, without any sign of a thirst for dominating Middle-earth as a whole. Adar also seems to have stepped away from Morgoth's ways by refusing to treat orcs as nameless slaves destined to die in battle.